Yo, so first and foremost, happy Easter, happy Resurrection Day, whatever you want to call it. Second, thank you guys so much. We are about to touch 45 subs. This time last month, I was at 36 subs. So that is a blessing in itself. That means you guys are really feeling the content. Even though you guys don't watch it all the time, y'all are still pushing it out there, and we're slowly but surely growing. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, let's get to the main topic. Here's 5 reasons you're gonna fail. Hit the intro. I'm not gonna hold y'all. I need to put a hoodie on before I do this because my hair. I know I'm Nappy Head Millie, but this shit is fucked up. All right, what's up? Nappy Head Millie back like a bad habit. And today, like I said, we're gonna talk about 5 reasons you're gonna fail. Yeah, it's Sunday. Y'all know I do these videos. They're real talk videos. They're health check videos. They're chill videos. This one's gonna be a chill video, but guys, we got to talk about this because some of y'all are not trying to grow. I love my fans. I love you guys. I love my subs, but y'all know some people that's out here that's not trying to do shit for themselves and isn't trying to go anywhere but blaming the world for their problems. And for me, that's kind of irritating because as a person that's been down that path, I know what it's like to change and for things to change around when you want to make them change. So, we're going to talk about these 5 things. But before I start, like, share, subscribe. If I can get one more subscriber so I can get to 45, so I can do the 45 posts that I do on my Instagram. Speaking of which, I will be putting my Instagram link as well as my Twitter link, as well as the link to the Nerd Boy podcast in the description. So check that out if you haven't checked it out before. We're both sitting at 44 subs. Let's push both channels to 45. Let's do it. But all right, let's go ahead and get to these topics at hand. All right, so the format is top 5 reasons, starting from 5 to 1, the easiest to change to the hardest to change. And number 5, the easiest thing for you to change that people do not do, in my opinion, is becoming humble. Reason number 1 that you will fail is sitting there and letting your pride take over for who you are. Pride is that thing that keeps us going. We're prideful when we're doing our job. We're prideful when we're great at something. And that, yeah, that's a good thing. I'm a very prideful person. You know what I'm saying? But I have been humbled before. Prime example. I told y'all in the video last week. Y'all see me play Grand Blue Fantasy Versus. Y'all see me play Charlotta. I'm not a terrible Charlotta at all by any fucking means. Um, I won a tournament, what, 2, 3 weeks ago? It was like 2, 3 weeks ago. And I called out somebody. They say it's called out. I didn't really call them out. I just said, hey, I want to test you. You're a tournament player. I heard a lot of good things about you. I want to play you. Me not taking it seriously like I should have, me going off of what I already had, and me having that pride that I can beat everybody on my team, I didn't train like I wasn't supposed to. I'm gonna throw the truth out there. I didn't train like I was supposed to, and I kind of half-assed the fucking matchup. Like I got it. I know I'm good. And then my ass got humbled. I got 5-0 on stream. It's probably a video on YouTube. And if I find the video, I would definitely put the video on fucking YouTube because I have no problems with showing my losses. I got my ass fucking whooped. And that was a humbling experience, man. Some people really think that they're the shit and everything, and it's not the truth at all. You can't be the shit at everything. Even things you're good at, there's somebody always better than you in that thing that you're good at. You know what I'm saying? It's great to be good at something, but it's even better to be good at it, understanding you don't know everything and being humble to learn something new. So if you're one of those people that you think I know everything, I got it, trust me, you'll be the same person like me that'll get humbled real fucking quick. I know it sounds like I'm shit talking myself. I'm not really shit talking myself. I got a tournament tonight, and I'm going to see that person again. And it's just now I'm humbled to know take people more seriously because there's always somebody better than you that don't have to put as much work as you did into it. You know what I'm saying? But that's number 5. Let's go ahead and cut into number 4. All right, number 4. Number 4 and number 5, y'all can kind of say go together, but not really. And that's being able to compromise. Now, why is compromise so hard for people? The reason why I think it's hard is because people get the words compromise and sacrifice intertwined, and that's not what the fuck it is. Hold on, I got something in my eye. People think that to compromise you have to sacrifice, and no, not at all. For a compromise, it means you need to come to an agreement with something. I'll give you a prime example. Look at my channel now and look at my channel when it first started. If you notice, go ahead, take a break. I'll give you time. Pause the video. I know y'all can double click. All right, come back to my video now. If you're back, look at my channel now. Look at how it was before. Before, it was straight gameplay minus one video, and the only video that wasn't gameplay was my mental health video. That has, I think it has 100 views right now. Thank you guys, by the way. If you notice, over time, I stopped doing gameplays, and I started doing more videos like these where I'm talking to you guys. And the reason why is because I made a compromise that, hey, if these videos are doing good, not only did my mental health video do good, but following up that, the video I did talking about Detroit and this artistry showing off my cousin's performance when he did Tie My Hands was also good. You guys like that. So I said, okay, I'm going to keep the video games in while adding in things like this. That's a compromise. People, like I said, people think that you have to give up things to compromise with people. And that's not the case. If you think like that, that's a very ignorant way of thinking. Compromise is kind of a way of growth. Sometimes you have to compromise to get to what you want. Sometimes compromising with something makes you better as a person. You know what I'm saying? Looking at a situation like if you're a school student, if you want to play video games, but you know you got to do homework. Okay, compromise. I'm going to do 2 hours of homework a day. I'm going to play video games, and then I might do another extra hour of homework when I'm done playing video games to make up for time lost. That's a compromise. You have to learn that trait. You have to learn how to do that compromise and figure out what's best for you. Remember, compromise is not a sacrifice. It's an agreement to do something. But all right, let's go ahead and go over to number 3. Number 3 is right in the middle because it's dependent on the person. This is going to be the one that's not agreed upon universally. Well, universally. And that's the company that you keep. You have to learn when to let go of bad apples in your company. That includes family. And a lot of people won't agree with me with that. Let me explain the situation for me personally. The company that I keep, we all have one major goal that we all universally want to achieve, but we have 3 different personalities. I hang around only 2 people. I have 2 deep friends in Detroit. I'm not talking about the Nerd Boys, which I will use them as an example, but for me, I have my brother JP and I have my friend Tisa. We've been friends for 15 years plus between the 2. Our goal is that we're all artists in some type of way. Tisa, she's more of the, what you think of an artist as a painter. JP's more of a sketcher. I'm more of a designer when it comes to computer stuff. I might actually add one of my artworks, one of my little pictures I did for a project at school to show what I mean by that, taking graphics and putting them together to make a picture. But our personalities are different. You have Tisa, who's the hothead, like she's on 10 all day. Anything can set her off. You have me, I'm in between chill and hothead. It can go either day, depending on how you piss me off or if I really don't give a fuck about you. Then you have JP, where he's more chill. He's like the chill version. And all of it blends because when we need one person to be a certain way, we're that certain way. If I need to go the chill route, I can go to JP. If I need to go hothead mode, I go to Tisa. And when it comes to our art, the way we see art, we can always mesh off of each other and bounce back off of each other because of that one major goal. Here's the thing that I see with people. A lot of people hold on to friends that aren't shit and don't have any type of goals shared between them. What I mean is, and I know you guys aren't going to agree with me, but I know some of y'all that hold on to friendships because y'all been friends since y'all were kids and you feel bad for the person, but the person ain't doing shit to change themselves. You know what I'm saying? I was that friend at one point in my life. So I'm not saying this shit just to say. I'm saying this as a person that was that person at one point in his life that was so depressed that he didn't want to make a change. And I lost all my friends minus the 2 friends that I have that made me wake up and say, I don't want to be like this. And both were like, I know a lot of y'all gonna say, well, y'all, you didn't have real friends too. But my real friends were telling me they didn't want to be friends with me. You know what I'm saying? I've had debates with Tisa all the time about my fucking feelings. I had debates with JP all the time. I literally told my friend, and this is a toxic trait. This one I'm going a little bit more in depth because this is one that's super important to me. I literally told JP one time that I hate what he has and I wish he had it. That I had it. Not looking at when me and him had to talk, he turned around and said, dog, do you not understand the position that you are in? Like, I'm not saying and it really hit home. I really had to think about it. Because, yeah, I'm looking at his position from some way. I'm hating on him. And that's what I mean. Having people around you that hate on you and not truly support you. I'm hating on this dude when in actuality, he looking at my situation like, bro, I wish I had your situation because I wish I could have the time to spend with my family the way you have the time to do the things that you want to do. I don't have that time. You know? So watch the people that you have in your circle, man, and don't become one of them people that start hating because you're going to fail. That shit really will eat at you. You will really fail. But let's move on to number 2. Real quick. I should have put this in. This honestly should have been my number 2 or my honorable mention. But holding on to dead situations. The world don't care what happened to you in the past. The world doesn't care that you're a loner because X person did this to you. You need to deal with that, man. Some of y'all in this world need to deal with y'all demons. Y'all need to let go of dead situations. If you are in a relationship and you just got out of a real hurtful relationship, let that shit go. The person in the past ain't thinking about you. Let it go. If you had a job and you got fired for whatever reason, be bogus or legit, and you're trying to get a new job and you're mad at every other job because you can't get said job, that's on you, man. Let it go. Let go of the past. Let go of the hurt that you have within you. I promise you, you're going to fail. And this is coming from a person that had a lot of hate in his heart. Having hate in your heart does nothing but hurt you, bro. Hate and hurt start, it's the same thing, bro. It's the same thing. Hate and hurt is the same thing, bro. So you holding on to that hate because you're grudgeful at the past. Ladies, I'm going to call y'all out. A lot of y'all baby mamas, no disrespect to y'all, but a lot of y'all that are still mad at a bum ass nigga, let it go. A lot of y'all men that are still mad at a bum ass female, let it go. A lot of y'all that are mad at people in the past that y'all can no longer control, let them go. But let's go on to number 2. These are the 2 hardest things that people are unwilling to do that will always cause you to fail. Number 2, accepting help, accepting information, accepting knowledge. This irks my nerves when I watch people do this all the time. This is me. I can't stand a person if I try and give you help, if I try and give you information, even if I don't fully understand the situation, if I try to give you at least some type of point of view, you say you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You never been in this situation. How can you tell me? You know what I'm saying? Now, while that is true, in the military we have a saying, take everything with a grain of salt. You should always take some type of information that everybody gives you and either when they're gone, throw it away or listen to what they have to say. Every piece of information is some type of knowledge, regardless of what you think. Even the dumbest information spit has some type of knowledge in between. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of y'all might not agree with this video, but there are people that might watch this video and agree with every word that I'm saying. Get what I'm saying? So take stuff with a grain of salt. It's okay to say that I need help with something. If you reach out to me, let me tell you, as somebody who deals with mental health, if I reach out to you, I'm asking for help. Even if I'm snapping on you, if I personally, me, who don't reach out to anybody. If I personally take the time to reach out to you and I'm going through something, that means I want your advice. I want help. If you were that type of person that you'll reach out to somebody, and then when that person tries to like, even venting, if you're venting to me and I try to talk to you and give you some advice, don't go and say your advice is wrong, because my advice might not be, it might be wrong to you, but it's not wrong. You know what I'm saying? I understand not every situation is the same. I 100% understand that. But that same advice I'm giving to you, you can still pick something out that advice and be like, okay, I'm going to try that. You know what I'm saying? And it's people out here that will truly think they can do everything by themselves. That's going back to pride. Like, bro, put your pride to the side. Like, you don't know fucking everything. As a YouTuber, as a new YouTuber, I don't know everything. I have small YouTube channels on my page right now that I still ask for help. When I'm streaming, you can ask. Ah, man, I'm sorry, bro. You'll comment. I had a YouTuber come in my channel, and it's a Call of Duty YouTuber. You'll see them in the comments. I don't remember off the names off the top of my head. I'm so sorry, but he was even helping me in the middle of the game. A lot of people say that's backseat gaming, but it was like stuff I didn't know in the middle of my stream, and I'm taking the time to look at it. Oh yeah, let me look at that. Let me do that. He's helping me with OBS. He's helping me with all these things. Everybody's not gonna know everything, and sometimes you have to settle down and say, I need help with this. You know what I'm saying? But that's number 2. Let's go ahead and rock to the hardest thing and the one thing that will make you fail. Number 1 is not doing anything. And I know a lot of people say, well, that's generic. Listen to what I'm about to say. Know how everybody's been in the house saying, oh, I'm bored. The coronavirus has me bored. The fact that you're not doing anything and you're bored shows that you are unwilling to succeed. This is the perfect time for you to do something that you've never done. Or for you to learn new shit. The problem is, as human beings, we like to waste time. We like to waste a lot of time till life is over, and then we're regretting that we didn't do things that we should have did. 2020, as much as everybody's saying this is the worst year ever, it's not the worst year. This is honestly the most promising year there is. Why? Because it's the year that everybody had to sit down and look at situations for what they are. I don't look at the coronavirus as it's scary. I look at it as, what can I do to help people while this is going on? And if YouTube is what I can do, I'm going to fucking do YouTube. I'm going to make somebody proud. I have 44 subs now. If only out of 44, 10 of them subs watching this video feel something, then I did my job. You know what I'm saying? I succeeded. I am successful because this game of life that we play is not to do what you can to be the most popular person before you die. No, it's to leave a fucking legacy. And if my legacy leaves 10 people happy, learn something, they learn success to where they can tell people around them, hey, I watched Nappy Head Millie, I watched Chrono, I watched Milton, and this video really moved me, and I think you guys should go watch it. And I leave a legacy, and that brings in more people to like my content and understand where I'm coming from and talking to. I did my fucking job, bro. You watching this are the only person that can make you succeed. But you need to understand these 5 things. You need to look at the people that surround you. You need to put your pride aside. You need to know when to compromise. You need to learn and listen and ask for help when you need it. And most of all, you need to have faith in your fucking self to succeed, man. Because if you can't do all 5 of those things, you will fail. You will fail life, bro. You will fail. And when you pass on, if you're religious, if you're not religious, if you think you're going to be in that black void when you pass on and you sitting there thinking about your regrets, that's on you. Me, when I leave this bitch, I ain't regretting not a goddamn thing. I can leave this bitch soon as I submit this video up. I'm not going to regret nothing because I know I'm trying to do these 5 things. And I know this video right here, out of any video I've ever done, I don't care if 10 people watch this video, this is probably going to be my favorite video because this is me being real and telling you that I'm going to succeed no matter what. So what are you going to do? This has been Nappy Head Millie, man. Like, share, subscribe. Y'all know what it is. Peace.